uh, when I was a young man, and I mean very, very young, Deanna and I were dating. I don't think we were married yet. I had a I had a friend, and he eventually became my brother-in-law. But he and his brothers, they were all grown. They were all older than me. At that time, none of them were married, and they all lived in a big old log cabin in town. And I used to go over there of evenings and hang out. We'd play poker. Um, not a lot of not a lot of big money changed hands, and I didn't know much about playing poker, um, and I still don't. But there's a, I learned a couple things, and last week we were out here, actually week before last, the class before last, and I had the students out here in the pasture on horseback. I'm a tying the poker thing, and I'm getting a little senile, a little old, but I'm not that bad yet. It'll all come around. And I had them out there, and we were working on signals, disengaging the hindquarters with their signals, and giving the horse the signal, giving the horse the time to process this signal, because when you're first starting out, your signals aren't real clear. And then having the horse do that. And some of them were, of course, I was up demonstrating, and I was on peso, and he's getting really, really good. And so I would just come in, and he'd move that hindquarter back. And so I had him up there, and then I got down, and I was walking down the line, and I said, all right, you do it. Do this, do that. And some of them were having a little bit of trouble, and I could see the disappointment and frustration on their face. And I told them, I said, listen, if you're playing poker at the table and you're hoping that you're going to win the pot, and the pot's going to be $100. If you win the pot and the pot turns out to only be $20, you're not going to leave the $20 on the table and pout and get up and mad and storm off because it wasn't $100. I said, you're not going to leave $12 on the table. You're not going to leave $4 on the table.